All right, I'm back. It is, I don't know, I think it's like 4 o'clock. I'm not exactly sure what time it is. That's where my window is going to go one day when it comes in. Carlos finishes it. Anyway, I told you we were under construction. So my dough, it proofed. It doubled. I punched it a couple times. And I divided into roughly 6 pieces. I'm not selling this or anything. They're just for me and Charlena and her family. So they don't have to be exact, but they're all around 11 or 12 ounces each. And what I'm going to do now, I want it to rest again, but I want to round these just into little proper rounds before I do anything else with them. And that actually, I'm going to just take my piece of dough, kind of fold it in on itself, turn it over, and then with my hands, I'm going to round it and form kind of a tight skin on it, like that. And this is one of those things that everybody, it's like, oh yeah, I can do that, and then they get ready to do it, and they got dough flying everywhere. You don't want a lot of flour down, and what I have here is rice flour, because I don't want to add any more wheat flour to this, for those people who, are buying this because they're not buying it, but they're eating it because they can't digest the wheat unless it's gone through the process of sitting with the starter. So what you're doing is you're kind of taking the palms and the bottoms of your hands and rounding into a ball. So it's just, you're rounding it and you're pulling the skin kind of tight, so you get like a nice springy sort of tight feeling to it. So again, I'm just going to kind of fold it in on itself. Right? Nice little ball. Take this one, kind of punching some of the air out of it when I do it. Right? Nice little ball. It helps if it sticks to the table a little bit when you're doing it. And you're sort of making the bottoms of your hands kind of pull it under as you do it, as you round it. See? Nice little ball there. Alright, so now I have my 6 little balls. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let these rest, because I've just rounded them, I've stretched the gluten a little bit. I want them to just bench rest a little while. And then I'll come back and I'll flatten them out, put them on the trays and bake them off. And then I'll have my par-baked pizza crust. So at that point, they're half-baked, they're par-baked. I'll be able to take them out of the freezer, just put whatever I'm going to put on them in there and stick them in the oven, cook them, and then eat them, right? So that's it for now, very short. And I'll be back in a little while.